Oh. Take like a minute before turning around.
Yes.
Real quick. Okay.
What do you think?
What do you want these?
I put the rest of them over there.
Yes. Yes. And we have one more Shabbos, literally, before Tishrei is over, and I have the new one. Now that I can.
Excellent.
Okay. We formally took this down on Tuesday. I'm going to take it down again in this room as well. So grateful to have a look back with this family. That's all the,
I
all
was
the
so
time.
worried when 3 friends were let go and not in.
Well, I think he's been 9 months now, so. They're cute. Yeah, we've had so many days off. The consistency isn't great for them. No, so I'm grateful that we have 2 straight weeks. And then I just, you know, it's a lot. They're cute, there's a lot of siblings, 13. It's a nice group considering the districts are full day. So I'm very grateful. Mostly siblings that, you know, one more time. Next year, your class. They're cute, they're good. So I'm looking forward to the parents who will be full of boys. Now, why do you think there's no such sort of day? Sure, okay. At the synagogue, and I can't say no. I'm not for the kids, you know, they always fire.
All right, Shabbat Shalom. It is wonderful to be together and to celebrate Shabbat Breshit, the Shabbat when we begin the Torah anew. And we will turn in our Sidur Lev Shalem to page 10. What are we? Actually, you know what? Wait. It's that time of year. It's that time of year. We will begin with lighting the candles. So let's see. Who hasn't done it in a little while? Cheryl, you want to come light? You do not have to say yes. Okay. I'll invite us to turn to page 4. We can rise as we are able. You can turn to page 4 if you want to follow along. You don't have to. You can rise as we're able. And thank you, Cheryl. You don't have to do the blessing if you want. That is not, it's not enough. It's about. Amen. Shabbat Shalom. Take a moment to say hello. Oh, thank you. Can you take a moment to say hello to each other? Shabbat Shalom. Shabbat Shalom. Are we Shalom Aleichem or Yedid Nefesh?
Can we start with the Nigun?
Oh, Nigun. We will begin with a Nigun. We may be seated. Yes.
I'm on page 5, section Gimel.
המלאכים הקדוש, הקדוש ברוך הוא. בואכם לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי עליון. ממלך מלאכי המלאכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. שלום עליכם, שלום עליכם, מלאכי השרת, מלאכי העליון. ממלך מלאכי המלאכים הקדוש, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ברכוני לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי העליון. ממלך מלאכי המלאכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. שלום עליכם, שלום עליכם, מלאכי השרת, מלאכי העליון. ממלך מלאכי המלאכים הקדוש, הקדוש ברוך הוא. ששכם לשלום, מלאכי השלום, מלאכי העליון. ממלך מלאכי המלאכים הקדוש ברוך הוא. שלום עליכם, שלום עליכם, מלאכי השרת, מלאכי העליון. ממלך מלאכי המלאכים הקדוש, הקדוש ברוך הוא. Nicely done, Ridley. Very nice. We'll continue now with Lachuna Ranana, which we can find on page 11. Lechona ranana l'Adonai, Naria letzori sheino. Lechona ranana l'Adonai, Naria letzori sheino. every song really just get better and better. I like those endings. We're going to continue with Yismechu Hashemayim on page 14. Yismechu Hashemayim, Hashemayim, Yismechu Hashemayim, Hashemayim, Yismechu Hashemayim, Betagel Haaretz. Yismechu Hashemayim, Yismechu Hashemayim, Yismechu Hashemayim, Betagel Haaretz. Yeram hayam, Yeram hayam, Yeram hayam, Omlo. 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 Yismechu Hashemayim, Yismechu Hashemayim, Yismechu Hashemayim, Betagel Haaretz. And we're going to do Romamu, which now we can find.
Page 20.
Thank you, Rabbi. Perfect. Yes, the last 3 lines. Romamu Adonai Eloheinu v'yishtachavu le'ar kosho. Romamu Adonai Eloheinu v'yishtachavu le'ar kosho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romamu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romamu. Romamu Adonai Eloheinu v'yishtachavu le'ar kosho. Romamu Adonai Eloheinu v'yishtachavu le'ar kosho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romamu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu romamu. Romamu Adonai Eloheinu v'yishtachavu le'ar kosho. Romamu Adonai Eloheinu v'yishtachavu le'ar kosho. All right, so a few weeks back, I said that during the month of Tishrei we were going to introduce a new Lecha Dodi, and we're finally back where it's a little more, well, there's Bereshit after all. So, we're going to turn to page 23, and we'll take this one up just a smidgen slower. Didi dum didi lecha dodi, didi dum didi likra kala, didi dum pene shabbat ekabela, didi dum didi lecha dodi, didi dum didi likra kala, didi dum didi pene shabbat ekabela, lecha dodi. לקראת שבת לכו ונלכה כמקור הברכה מראש מתי קדם נסוכה סוף מעשה במחשבה תחילה לך דודי לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה ימין ושמאל תפרוצי ואת אדוני תריצי היריש מפרצי ונשמחה ונגילה אמדידי לך דודי אמדידי לקראת כלה אמדידי פני שבת נקבלה אמדידי לקראת כלה אמדידי לקראת כלה אמדידי פני שבת נקבלה בואי בשלום עטרת בעלה גם בשמחה עושה עולה תוך אמונה יעשה גדולה בואי חלה לך דודי לקראת כלה פני שבת נקבלה לה 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 יה יה לה 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 יה לה 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 יה לה 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 יה לה 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 יה לה לה לה
I'm going to invite us to stay standing. Andrew, you couldn't have had better timing. This is the time in our service when we turn to mourners and welcome them back into the community during Shiva. Andrew Spivak is here, and he technically would be in Shiva for his mother, Sandy, whose funeral was during Chol HaMoed. So his family did welcome visitors during Chol HaMoed. He's not sitting at this moment, but this is still a time of mourning, and we're so happy to have you with us and joining our community tonight as you lift up your mom's memory. So we're going to turn together in our Sidurim to page 26, top of the page. You don't. Okay. And we'll offer to Andrew the words of comfort that Jews have been offering to mourners for thousands of years. Hamakom yenachem etchem betoch sha'ar avelei Zion b'Yerushalayim. May the divine comfort you along with all the other mourners of Zion and Jerusalem. Welcome. We'll turn now in our books to the Psalm for Shabbat. Cantor, if I'm right? Mm-hmm. Yep. Page 27.
brings us to the Shabbat Ma'ariv service. And together we can join on page 39A. And we rise together as the ark is open. Mishparotehem, Barakia Kirsono, Orei Yom Valayla, Golel Or Mipnei Choshech, Vechoshech Mipnei Or. Uma'avir Yom U'mevi Layla, Um'avdil Ben Yom U'velayla, Adonai Tzevaot Shemo, El Chai V'Kayam, Taminim Lo Chaleinu Le'olam Ba'ed, Baruch Ata Adonai, Hamariv Aravim. Salute. Page 40, we continue Havat Olam. Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, ובכל נפשך ובכל מאודך והיו הדברים האלה אשר אנוכי מצווך היום על לבביך ושמעת לבניך ודיברת בם בשיטתך בביתך ובלכתך בדרך ובשוכבך ובקומך וקשרתם להיות על ידך והיו לטוטפות בין עיניך וכתבתם על מזוזות ביתך ובשעריך והיו תזכרו ועשיתם מכל מצוותיי והייתם קדושים לאלוהיכם אני אדוני אלוהיכם אשר הוצאתי אתכם מארץ מצרים להיות לכם לאלוהים אני אדוני אלוהיכם אדוני אלוהיכם Amen. Page 43A. Continue together, top of page 44. ומלכותו ברצון קיבלו עליהם משה ובן מרים ובני ישראל וכענו שירה בשמחה רבה ואמרו אדוני יעקב, וגלו מיד חזק ממנו, ברוך אתה אדוני, גאל ישראל. Turn to the next next page. Hashkifenu. Allow us, Adonai our God, to sleep peacefully and awaken us, O sovereign, and spread over us your canopy of peace. Shmor tzaytenu uvoinu l'chaim u'shalom yatavi ad olam ufros aleinu sukat shalomecha aruchat Adonai hapores sukat shalom aleinu v'yakol hamo Yisrael v'yal Yerushalayim. We rise for Shamra, page 46.
May be seated. Chatzi Kaddish, middle of 46.
Yitkada Shem Rabba V'yamad Yivarach Edote V'yamlich Malchute V'chayechon V'yomechon V'chayetecho Beit Yisrael B'gala B'gala U'bizman Karev V'yimru Amen Yeshmei Rabba Mevarach V'yalam Kol Amei Amaya Yivarach יתברך וישתבח ויפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שם הקודשה ברכו לילה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה תמיד עד ימה ואירו.
Amen. The silent Amidah is on page 47 through 52. We recite it on our own in the Hebrew or the English or the words of our hearts. Prayer for peace. We'll turn to page 53. We rise as we're able and recite the first paragraph at the top of the page.
ויחולו השמיים והארץ וכל צבאם ויחל אלוהים ביום השביעי מלאכתו אשר עשה וישפוט ביום השביעי מכל מלאכתו אשר עשה ויברך אלוהים את יום השביעי ויקדש אותו כי בו שבת מכל מלאכתו אשר ברא אלוהים לעשות.
We'll turn to Kaddish Shalem, bottom of 54. We may be seated.
יתקדש ויתקדש שם רבה ולמד דברי חידות וימליך מלכותי בחייכון וביומכון ובחיי לכל בית ישראל בעגלה ובזמן קריב אמרו אמן. יהא שמי רבה מברך לעלם עוד עלמי ימיה יברך וישתבח ויפאר ויתרומם ויתנשא ויתהדר ויתעלה ויתהלל שמי לקודשה ברכו ואלה מן כל ברכתה ושירתה תושבחתה ונחמתה דאמירן מימיו אמרו אמן. תתקבל סלותכון ובאותכון דכל ישראל קודם אבוכון דבשמיה ואמרו אמן. יש לומר רבה מן שמיה וחיים עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו אמן. עושה שלום במרומם יעשה שלום עלינו ועל כל ישראל ואמרו
We rise as we're able for Kiddush. Thank you to Ridley and to Mimi for distributing the beverages. May be seated. So, I have a question. Tomorrow morning, we read Parshat Breshit, the first parasha in the Torah. And in our community, we'll be reading the first third. But in other communities where they read the whole parsha, they'll be reading the story of Adam and Eve in the garden. And they're going to read about them eating a fruit from a tree. Now, in your imagination, I want to know, what is the fruit? What is the fruit? Apple. All the pictures, it's an apple, right? We talk about the apple, the story is the apple. Okay, Andrew is very adamant, it's not an apple. Andrew, what's the fruit?
Pomegranate.
Pomegranate. So I'm about to bring you 4 midrashim. Actually, none of them is pomegranate. I've heard of that one too. That's a midrash. It's not one of the ones I brought. But we have a good point here, which is, it never says what kind of fruit
And there's no apples.
is on the tree. Apples is unlikely. Okay. So, I thought we could do a fun little exercise. We can go through some of the options in the midrash and think a little bit about what we might learn from each one of the options. So, let's hear some guesses. So, I've already told you apple and pomegranate are not on this list. Pomegranate is elsewhere, but it's not on this list. So, what else could it be?
Orange.
Orange, nice idea. Not on this list. Yeah. Mango, delicious. That would be on my list. An etrog. Etrog is on the list from Genesis Rabbah. Rabbi Abba of Akko is with you. He says it was an etrog. Now, why might he have chosen an etrog? Why an etrog?
Maybe because it's also celebrates like a different holiday.
Okay, so there's something about an etrog, we have a sense, is a special fruit. We use it for special reasons. We use it for mitzvot. So maybe that's the one that's going to be highlighted in this story. Now, that's not the reason he gives, although I guess it's probably in his mind. But his reason is that in the Torah, it says that when the woman looked at the tree, she saw the tree was good for eating. And Rabbi Abba is a literalist, and he says, she saw the tree was good for eating, or she saw the fruit was good for eating. And apparently, according to Rabbi Abba, the wood of an etrog tree is quite delicious. Don't know if it's true. So that was his literal explanation, but I think your point is very good, right? We have a fruit that we could use for a mitzvah. They used it for the opposite of a mitzvah, right? They used it to defy God, to break the rules. But there's something special about this fruit that it has potential. All right, what other fruits do we have out there? Yeah, okay, what you got? Date. Okay, so dates are delicious. Dates are also among the 7 species of the land of Israel. And in fact, the other 3 items on this list are among those 7 species. So date was a great guess. Not here, but great guess. But now I've given you a huge hint, because now there's only 6 things left. So what else could it be? And a pomegranate is one of them. So now there's only 5 left. So who knows the 7 species of the land of Israel? Lemon is not on the list, actually. Not on the list. I think they grow them there. Figs. Excellent. Figs are on the list. Now, Rabbi Nehemiah in the Talmud gives a fun reason for the fig. So, figs show up elsewhere in that story. Where do figs show up? Or rather, a product from the fig tree. Fig leaves. What did they use the fig leaves for? Clothing. When did they use it? After. So he says the object that they used to do the wrong thing is also the object that they use in some ways to rehabilitate themselves, right? They get this new sense of knowledge, they realize they need to cover themselves, and they do it with the same tree. There's something beautiful in that, right? This tree, it maybe was the vehicle for them to do harm, it was also the vehicle for them to try and do some repair. All right, we've got 2 more. And 4 more things on that list of 7 fruits. Anyone? Oh, okay.
Would they said maybe apples, mayonnaise with that?
So there are no apples on the list. No apples. Okay, so I'm going to help you with the list of 7 species of the land of Israel. We've got wheat and barley. We've got grapes. We've got olives. We've got pomegranates. Okay, wait, I'm seeing some nodding. What are we nominating right now? Grapes, absolutely, grapes. This one was, I think this is a pretty good connection here. Rabbi Meir in the Talmud says it was a grape because nothing brings wailing and trouble upon people today, even today, as much as wine does, as it is stated with regard to Noah. Right? What does Noah do? He gets off the ark, he gets drunk, gets himself into trouble. So, grapes can get us into trouble today. Maybe grapes got us into trouble way back then. All right, we've got one more, and I'm going to help you because, yeah?
Grapes don't grow on a tree, they grow on a vine.
Grapes don't grow on a vine. Then, Cheryl, you're going to love the next one because the next one is wheat. I'm going to skip. There's an explanation that I did not cut and paste, but the explanation for why, there's an explanation for why it's a tree, which I didn't quite follow. I didn't quite follow it because it's not a tree. But the explanation for why that would be the fruit, a child does not know how to call his mother and father until he tastes the taste of grain, which, as a parent of young children, I'll say they're like a few months off there, but not so bad, right? You start with the babbling pretty soon, pretty soon after you start eating food, so they're linking the two, right? The child gets the knowledge to speak after they have grain, so maybe that was the fruit. Okay, thanks for joining me in this fun exercise. Besides learning that you can make a great connection with almost anything, I think it also reminds us how much room for creativity there is when we read these stories. That the stories give us the bare bone, but then each one of these explanations actually has the opportunity to really add extra color to the story and to really spark our imaginations, but also to provoke us into thinking perhaps a little bit differently about what it means to have eaten that fruit. So with that, I'll wish us lots of delicious food this Shabbat, whether or not it grows on a tree and whether or not it counts as a fruit. We'll rise as we're able for Aleinu. 56.
Shabbat
seated. We extend our condolences to Marcia Heller and Sam Heller on the death of Chester Heller, to Philip Indictor and Janet Bleiweiss on the death of Nessa Indictor, and to Andrew Spivak on the death of his mother, Sandy Spivak. I'm very sorry, but it seems that there were a number of errors in our office, and I don't have the Yortzeit list. So I'm just going to invite anybody who has a Yortzeit from this week to please share the names of those you are remembering. Anyone?
My aunt Sabina Halstead.
Thank you, Mike, and I'm very sorry to have her name. Okay. Mourners and those observing Yortzeit, please rise as you are able for the Mourners Kaddish on page 58. Yitgadal v'yitgadash Shemei Rabbah ve'almad yivrach yirutei v'yamlich malchutei v'chayechon uvyomechon uvchaye dechol beit Yisrael ba'agala uvizman kariv v'imru amen. Yehei shmei Rabbah mevorach le'olam omei omaya. Yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh v'yithadar v'yitalev v'yithalal shmei dekudesha brichu le'ela min kol birchata v'shirata tush b'chata v'nechemata da'amiran v'alma v'imru amen. Yehei shlama rabba min shemaya v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. Oseh shalom b'marmav hu ya'aseh shalom aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru amen. You may be seated. Announcements. I think it's up to me. Come back tomorrow morning, 9:30 a.m. On Sunday, we are celebrating the blessing of the animals. So bring your pets, 11:30 on the front lawn, and we'll have a fun celebration. We'll get to meet each other's pets. We'll sing a little bit, and it'll be very fun. So please join. And please just stay tuned in your emails for announcements about upcoming events. We're at a time right now when we have something pretty much every Sunday. Please particularly mark your calendar for November 2nd. We're having a wonderful brunch and a talk with Rabbi Rob Scheinberg from the Sidur committee that helped to create the Sidur Lev Shalem. He's going to be speaking with us about some of the stories behind the making of the Sidur and hopefully answering some of our questions about how it came to be the way it is. Anyone else want me to highlight something? Sunday morning men's club, that would be at 10 o'clock? No. 9:15, 9:30 a.m. Fantastic. Right after Minyan, come join. Okay, fantastic. All right. Do you want to say anything about it, or just come?
It's a
Come.
breakfast, and then there's a speaker.
Yeah, about the
But I'm
speaker.
not sure who the speaker is.
I
Mike?
believe the speaker, if I'm correct,
Sounds?
was an Orthodox Jew who was a professional football player.
Yes,
Yeah. Salts, yeah, that's what it was.
fantastic. All right. Come, and again, stay tuned for lots of wonderful things happening. All right, Yigdal. Let's do it. Page 62.
Go just a smidgen slow because this is going to the new tune, Sephardi melody. Here we go. Yigdal Elohim hai v'yishtabach im savyenet el metziuto echad v'yenachi keyichudo ne'lam v'gam mitzvah le'achduto. So as we go to each stanza, I'm going to repeat the last word. So if you guys can come in and sing the last word with me, the end of each stanza. En lo demonago ve'logo lo na'aroch קדושתו, קדמון לכל דבר אשר נברא, ראשון ראשית לראשיתו, לראשיתו. There you go. הינו אדון עולם וכל נוצר, יורה גדולתו ומלכותו, שפע נבואתו נתנו, אלא שסגולתו בתפארתו, בתפארתו. לא קם בישראל כמו שעוד, נביא ומביט את תמונתו, תורת אמת נתן לעמואל, על יד נביאו נאמר ביתו, נאמר ביתו. A little short, so we added one more. Al yahalifa velo yamir dato, leolamim lezulato, tofev yodea setarenu, mabim lesov davod bekadmato, bekadmato. Go melish chesed emifalo, noten l'rashara kerishato, yishlach leketz yamin meshichenu, lifto mechake ketz yeshuato, yeshuato. Meitim yechayel baruch hasto, baruch adei Hashem tzilato, meitim yechayel baruch hasto, baruch adei Hashem tehilato, tehilato. Shkach.
We rise as we're able for Shabbat Shalom.
You were watching me. I had to.
Yeah, it's on, yes. And I love that they give like explanations before taking it. It was thick, but it contains pretty much everything possible damaged right now.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
So would this be the book that we would use even for high holidays as well?
No, they have a high holiday version.
Okay, yeah.
But we're not there yet.
Okay.
I don't know when. Baby steps. Yeah. Right. Maybe the next one.
Yes.
I mean, we are high holiday music, which I had right. That's it's pretty much. Yeah.
Richmond truly had a full security.
It was great. Shabbat shalom.
Thank you again.